Imagine transforming your life in just 30 days. Sounds impossible, right? But what if I told you that with just 5 daily habits, followed by an astonishing formula used by one of the world's greatest entrepreneurs, Jack Ma, you could achieve this change? Now, imagine the feeling of waking up every day closer to the life of your dreams, applying small actions that, little by little, rewrite your success story. I'm not talking about big revolutions, but something simple, powerful, and applicable in your daily life. Curious to discover what these 5 habits are and how they can lead you to extraordinary results? Then stay with me, because what comes next might be the step you've been waiting for to transform your reality. These are words from Jack Ma. When I think about success, I'm not just talking about business. I'm talking about balance. One of the greatest lessons I've learned on my journey is that no matter how busy you are, there's always time to take care of your mind and body. One of the habits that has transformed my life the most is Tai Chi, practiced daily. And no, it's not just a martial art. It's a true meditation in motion. Every morning, early, I make a point of dedicating time to this practice. It's not because I want to be physically stronger, but because I've realized that true strength comes from a calm and clear mind. The body needs to be in sync with the mind to make wise decisions. At first, I also thought it was a waste of time. My muscles ached. My mind was full of distractions and worries. But over time, something amazing happens. You begin to feel an energy and clarity you've never experienced before. It's this renewed energy that I bring to my work and my personal life. I want to ask you now to leave a message of gratitude to Jack Ma in the comments, who has helped and taught us so much with his valuable lessons. Simply say, "Thank you, Jack Ma." This simple exercise in gratitude can completely change your life. Now that you've written it, I leave you with Jack Ma's words. I often tell my colleagues and friends, if you want to catch the rabbit, don't change the rabbit, change the direction. This applies to Tai Chi, but also to any practice that helps align body and mind. And I've learned a very important lesson. Patience and consistency are essential. I may not be the fastest or smartest student, but Tai Chi has taught me to persevere and keep going, even when the path seems difficult. People always ask me how I've managed to keep up so much energy to build Alibaba. The answer is simple: balance. When your body is exhausted, your mind doesn't work, and when your mind is overwhelmed, your body feels it too. When you find this balance, everything around you starts to align. I remember a time when we were building Alibaba with limited resources. We didn't have money or cutting-edge technology, but I knew that to move forward, I needed clarity of purpose and energy. Tai Chi gave me that, a calm mind amid chaos. That morning stillness prepared me for the challenges of the day. If you want to transform your life in 30 days, start with something simple. Move every day. It doesn't have to be Tai Chi. It could be a walk, a run, or even a yoga session. The most important thing is to create the habit. The body appreciates it. The mind is renewed. And over time, you'll notice you're more prepared to face challenges with courage. When someone asks me how I maintain my energy and clarity in the face of adversity, I always give the same answer. Find something that moves your body and mind every day. When I started, it was hard too. There were days I didn't want to get out of bed. But the key to transforming any area of life is consistency. And I'm not just talking about business. I'm talking about life as a whole. When you take care of yourself, everything around you begins to improve. This positive energy you create spreads, and suddenly, you realize you're not only impacting your own life, but also the lives of those around you. So, if you're waiting for the perfect moment to start taking care of yourself, I say, if not now, when? Don't wait. There's no ideal moment. What you have is the present, and it's with this that you can change your future. Start with a simple habit. Move your body, take care of your mind, and watch how everything else begins to transform. The key to transforming your day begins well before dawn. In fact, it starts when you turn everything off at night and prepare to rest. For me, that means reading or meditating to calm my mind, a simple practice that has changed everything. Whenever I think about the right moment to change, I repeat the same thing. If not now, when? If you really want to change your life, start by taking care of your sleep today and see how it directly impacts your productivity. Having consistent sleep schedules is one of the most powerful habits you can adopt. Over time, your body falls into a natural rhythm, and this elevates your mood and energy. Consistency keeps us moving no matter the obstacles that arise. Good sleep isn't a luxury. It's an essential need if you want to achieve your goals and maintain long-term focus. To help with this, creating a calm, distraction-free environment for sleeping makes all the difference. And as I always say, success comes from taking care of your body and mind, and sleep is a fundamental part of this care. Start with this simple change today, and you'll notice a positive impact in just a few days. In the fast pace of daily life, it's easy to neglect something as essential as our breathing. Most of the time, we breathe automatically without realizing how it affects our emotional and mental state. But by practicing conscious breathing, we not only transform our mood, but also the way we handle stress. Deep breathing oxygenates the brain, calms the mind, and recharges our energy. It's a simple yet powerful practice to create positive change in your life. Conscious breathing is simply stopping for a moment and focusing on each inhalation and exhalation. When we're under pressure, our breathing tends to become faster and shallower, increasing stress. But with a deep and controlled breathing approach, we can reverse these effects, finding a sense of calm and mental clarity. The best part? You can practice conscious breathing anytime and anywhere. At work, at home, or even during a walk. Take a few moments to reconnect with your breath. It's an effective technique to reduce daily stress and brings immediate relief. We face challenges and moments of tension every day, but how we handle them is what really makes the difference. By controlling our breathing, we control our reaction to what's around us, and this is fundamental for making clearer and more conscious decisions. Incorporating conscious breathing into your routine can transform your ability to stay calm and focused, reduce stress, and boost your energy. Breathing correctly ensures your body and brain receive the oxygen they need to function at their best. Each deep breath is a chance to renew body and mind, eliminating physical and emotional fatigue. No wonder so many meditation and mindfulness techniques emphasize the importance of breathing. It is the bridge between body and mind. Another fundamental benefit of conscious breathing is mental clarity. When you breathe deeply, your mind calms down, allowing for clearer and more objective thoughts, something essential in tense moments or difficult decisions. Often, the answers we seek are already within us, but mental confusion prevents us from seeing them. Conscious breathing is a way to quiet this agitation, opening up space for a new perspective. Incorporating this practice into your day doesn't require much time. You can start with deep breathing sessions of just 5 minutes a day, and you'll see significant changes. Conscious breathing can also be integrated into other daily activities, such as during traffic or a break at work. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes, and the benefits for your productivity and well-being will appear quickly. If you're looking for a real transformation in the next 30 days, start here. Pay attention to your breathing and the rest it provides for your body and mind. Breathing deeply. It seems so simple, doesn't it? But believe me, this basic action has the power to reduce your stress and boost your energy. Conscious breathing is a powerful tool, accessible to everyone, that can truly transform your life. Today, we live in an era where social media dominates much of our time. Don't get me wrong, technology is amazing and it has revolutionized the world. But an important question arises. Are you using technology, or is technology using you? The truth is, many of us spend far more time than we should scrolling through screens, unaware of how much this consumes our attention and energy. If you want to change your life in 30 days, start by setting clear limits on social media use. When we spend hours immersed in the digital world, it's easy to lose touch with ourselves. We get so focused on what others are posting that we forget what truly matters. Imagine how much better that time could be invested in yourself, in your personal growth and your dreams. How can we grow if we're constantly distracted? Setting limits on your online time is a small step, but it creates something precious, time for yourself. This time can be dedicated to rediscovering hobbies, reconnecting with what inspires you. By reducing time on social media, you gain more mental and emotional energy to focus on what truly matters. And over time, you'll start to feel more connected to your real life and the people around you. Offline life can be so much richer than it appears on social media. Balance is key. Social media can be useful for work and staying in touch, but it shouldn't dominate your day. When I talk about balance, I mean dedicating quality time to your growth and well-being. With less time wasted on social media, you create space to reflect on your goals and focus on what truly drives you toward success. Remember, every minute you reclaim by reducing social media use is a minute that can be invested in you, in learning something new or simply recharging your energy. This small change can have a profound impact on your productivity and well-being. By spending less time on social media, you also gain more self-awareness. You begin to understand your emotions, your goals, and what genuinely brings happiness. This time of reflection and mental health care creates an environment where you can thrive. The balance between online and offline time is essential to maintaining clarity and focus on what truly matters. If you want a significant change, start now, limit your time on social media, and gain more time for yourself. This simple adjustment can completely transform your way of living, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. Dedicating this time to yourself, away from digital distractions, is an investment in your success. Taking care of mental health is just as essential as taking care of the body. We live in a world where stress and pressure are always present, and the only way to overcome these challenges is to train your mind to stay in the present. Mindfulness practice transforms how you handle life's ups and downs. Being present doesn't mean ignoring problems, but rather learning to deal with them consciously and calmly. Many people get lost in negative thoughts or worries about the future, which only increases stress. But by focusing on the present, you see situations more clearly and make wiser decisions. From my experience, I can affirm that mental clarity is one of the most powerful tools for facing any challenge. Incorporating mindfulness into your daily life is simple. You don't need to change your whole routine. You can start with something as basic as paying attention to your breath while doing a common task, like washing dishes or taking a shower. These small moments of mindfulness help train your mind to focus on the present. And over time, you'll notice a big difference in how you handle stress. By training your mind to be present, you develop emotional resilience, which is essential for success in both personal and professional life. This doesn't mean that challenges will disappear, but that you'll be prepared to face them with calm and strength. This attitude makes all the difference in times of important decisions or crises. Mindfulness also allows you to appreciate the small things in life that often go unnoticed. When your mind is constantly focused on the future or stuck in the past, you miss the value of the present moment. But by incorporating mindfulness, you begin to find pleasure in the small activities of daily life. This practice brings a sense of gratitude that is fundamental to a balanced and happy life. Breathing, something so simple, yet capable of transforming how you handle stress and recharging your energy. Conscious breathing is a powerful, accessible tool that can bring lasting changes to your life. And as we live in an age dominated by social media, where technology occupies much of our time, I ask, are you using technology or is it using you? Don't get me wrong, technology is incredible. It has transformed the world. But many of us spend more time than we should on screens, and this drains our attention and energy without us even realizing it. Breathing is one of the most basic functions of our body, but at the same time, it's one of the most powerful. It not only keeps us alive, but also has the potential to shape our minds and bodies in ways that many still don't know. And if I told you that the way you breathe could influence your mood, your energy, your focus, and even your physical and mental health, here's the point. Most of us breathe shallowly without even realizing it. And this shallow breathing might be sabotaging you. When you breathe shallowly, your body enters a fight or flight state, increasing the release of stress hormones like cortisol. On the other hand, deep, mindful breathing, coming from deep in your abdomen, activates the parasympathetic nervous system, which puts your body into a state of relaxation and calm. Over time, Practicing mindful breathing can even help strengthen your immune system and improve sleep quality, among many other benefits. Imagine transforming a simple breath into a powerful practice of self-control. Techniques like diaphragmatic breathing encourage you to use the lower part of your lungs, where oxygen exchange is more efficient. And with each deep breath, you're essentially sending a message to your brain saying, "It's okay. Relax." Isn't that amazing? But there's more. Breathing can also affect your perception of time. In stressful situations, our breathing speeds up, which can give the feeling that time is moving too fast, making you feel out of control. But by slowing down your breathing, by practicing a slow and rhythmic breathing technique, you literally slow down your perception of time and gain a sense of control. Many athletes even use this technique to gain focus before competitions, as it gives a feeling of clarity and total presence in the moment. Another fascinating aspect is how breathing directly influences our emotions. Did you know that each emotion has its own breathing pattern? When we're anxious, we tend to breathe faster and irregularly. When we're sad, our breathing becomes slower and heavier. By understanding and manipulating these breathing patterns, you can trick your brain and adopt the emotional state you want. Imagine changing your mood, moving from stress to tranquility, just by adjusting the rhythm of your breathing. This is scientifically proven and increasingly used in modern therapies. One more? Breathing can even impact the level of pain you feel. Studies show that by controlling your breathing, it's possible to reduce the sensation of pain. This is one reason why breathing techniques are taught to women in labor. Taking deep breaths and exhaling slowly helps the body produce endorphins, which are natural painkillers. This means that if you're in a situation of discomfort or pain, focusing on your breathing can make a big difference. Additionally, mindful breathing increases our ability to concentrate and remember. When you breathe deeply and regularly, your brain receives more oxygen, and this extra oxygen enhances mental performance, helping you think more clearly and remember things more easily. Who would have thought that a simple breath could transform your cognitive performance? For a real change in 30 days, setting boundaries for social media use is an essential first step. When we're immersed in the digital world, we lose touch with ourselves and what really matters. How can you grow if you're constantly distracted? Set a time limit for social media and use this precious time to invest in your personal development and dreams. When you spend less time online, you gain more mental and emotional energy to focus on what truly matters. And don't be surprised if you start feeling lighter and more connected with real life and those around you. Finding balance between online and offline time is essential. After all, life beyond screens can be much richer than we imagine. Another secret is the practice of mindfulness. It helps reduce stress effectively, allowing you to handle problems more calmly and consciously. With mindfulness, you create space to breathe and reflect before reacting, avoiding impulsive decisions and focusing on what truly matters. If you want to improve your mental resilience and gain more control over your emotions, start with mindfulness. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just 5 minutes daily, whether through breathing exercises, simple movements, or during daily activities. Gradually, you'll find that this practice not only enhances your ability to manage stress, but also strengthens your mental clarity to achieve your goals. In a fast-paced world, it's easy to forget the transformative power of reading. Taking time each day to read is a powerful investment. Reading is a window into the knowledge accumulated by others, allowing you to learn without going through all the struggles yourself. Want to transform your life in 30 days? Set aside a few minutes to read, even amidst the hustle and bustle. It doesn't matter if the topic is business, self-help, or something that simply inspires your mind. The point is to read something that challenges you to think differently. Reading expands your mind, transforms your perspective, strengthens your vocabulary, and even your writing. When you dedicate more time to a book and less to social media, you strengthen your focus and discipline. And reading is indeed a workout for the brain. The more you practice, the more your mind expands and the better you become. Sometimes a single paragraph can change your view on a problem or bring a new idea. Reading is a form of balance. amidst life's whirlwind. Diving into a book is almost like meditation. When you read, you're in control of your mind, your attention. It's a moment just for you, recharging your energy while nurturing your creativity and productivity. One of the secrets to success is never stopping learning, and reading is one of the simplest and most effective ways to do this. By creating a daily reading habit, even for just 15 minutes, you're strengthening your discipline and commitment to personal growth. These minutes add up over time, accumulating knowledge that can take you much further. So, what will your next book be? Remember, knowledge is power, and the power of reading is within your reach. Pick up a book, open the first page, and let it guide you on new journeys of learning and growth. When we think about transforming our lives, we imagine big changes, believing that success only comes from extraordinary actions. But the truth is, the key to transformation lies in small changes. By making small adjustments every day, the impact over time is enormous. The secret to success is taking small, consistent steps, as this is how great victories are built. Think of this when you decide to improve in something. You don't need to change everything at once. In fact, trying to do so can lead to discouragement and giving up. The real power lies in starting with small actions, focusing on one habit at a time. This habit can be as simple as waking up 15 minutes earlier or reading for 10 minutes a day. At first, these changes may seem insignificant, but consistency makes the difference. Over time, these small habits accumulate, and the results become visible. If you want to transform your life in 30 days, start small. Focus on one habit you can improve today and build from there. It could be meditating for 5 minutes daily or dedicating yourself to a hobby that helps you grow. These steps, small but consistent, are the path to lasting and powerful change. For a real change in 30 days, setting limits on social media use is an essential first step. When we're immersed in the digital world, we lose touch with ourselves and what truly matters. How can you grow if you're constantly distracted? Set a time limit for social media and use this precious time to invest in your personal development and dreams. When you spend less time online, you gain more mental and emotional energy to focus on what truly matters. Don't be surprised if you start feeling lighter and more connected with real life and the people around you. Finding a balance between online and offline time is fundamental. After all, life outside the screen can be much richer than we imagine. Another secret is the practice of mindfulness. It helps reduce stress effectively, allowing you to handle problems more calmly and consciously. With mindfulness, you create a space to breathe and reflect before reacting, avoiding impulsive decisions and focusing on what really matters. If you want to improve your mental resilience and have more control over your emotions, start with mindfulness. It doesn't have to be complicated. Just 5 minutes daily, whether through breathing exercises, simple movements, or during daily activities. Gradually, you'll find that this practice not only improves your ability to manage stress, but also strengthens your mental clarity to achieve your goals. In a fast-paced world, it's easy to forget the transformative power of reading. Taking daily time to read is a powerful investment. Reading is a window into the accumulated knowledge of others, allowing you to learn without having to go through all the struggles yourself. Want to transform your life in 30 days? Set aside a few minutes to read, even in the midst of a busy schedule. It doesn't matter if the topic is business, self-help, or something that simply inspires your mind. The key is to read something that challenges you to think differently. Reading broadens your mind, transforms your perspective, strengthens your vocabulary, and even improves your writing. When you dedicate more time to a book and less to social media, you strengthen your focus and discipline. And reading is indeed an exercise for the brain. The more you practice, the more your mind expands and the better you become. Sometimes, a single paragraph can change your view on a problem or bring a new idea. Reading is a form of balance. In the whirlwind of life, diving into a book is almost like meditation. When you read, you control your mind and attention. It's a moment just for you, recharging your energy while nurturing your creativity and productivity. One of the secrets to success is never to stop learning, and reading is one of the simplest and most effective ways to do so. By creating a daily reading habit, even for just 15 minutes, you are strengthening your discipline and commitment to personal growth. These minutes add up over time, accumulating knowledge that can take you much further. So, what will your next book be? Remember, knowledge is power, and the power of reading is within your reach. Pick up a book, open the first page, and let it guide you on new journeys of learning and growth. When we think about transforming our lives, we imagine big changes, believing that success only comes from extraordinary actions. But the truth is that the key to transformation lies in small changes. By making small adjustments every day, the impact over time is enormous. The secret to success is taking small, consistent steps, because that's how great victories are built. Think about this: when you decide to improve something, you don't need to change everything at once. In fact, trying to do so can lead to discouragement and giving up. The real power lies in starting with small actions, focusing on one habit at a time. This habit can be as simple as waking up 15 minutes earlier or reading for 10 minutes a day. At first, these changes may seem insignificant, but consistency makes the difference. Over time, these small habits accumulate, and the results become visible. If you want to transform your life in 30 days, start small. Focus on one habit you can improve today and build from there. It could be meditating for 5 minutes daily or dedicating yourself to a hobby that helps you grow. These steps, small but consistent, are the path to lasting and powerful change. When we think about significant changes, it's easy to imagine grand transformations. But the truth is that the real power lies in small daily changes. Every step counts, and by focusing on simple adjustments, you are building a solid foundation for the future. Every action you repeat, every small progress, is like laying a brick in a building. Step by step, you build something grand. This is how lasting success is formed. Not through immense, sporadic actions, but through the consistency of small actions, one after the other. Imagine a tall building built brick by brick. Each brick, no matter how small, is essential to the final result. Similarly, your life can be transformed with patience and persistence. Small changes are easier to implement, and by focusing on them, you avoid the natural resistance that arises from trying to change everything at once. Simple adjustments, like improving your discipline or taking better care of your health, are daily achievements that build a sense of progress. This feeling generates motivation and, over time, leads to significant transformations. For example, dedicating a few minutes daily to exercise can do wonders for your health. Reading a little every day broadens your knowledge and worldview. Practicing meditation for a few minutes brings calm and focus. The most interesting part is that these small gestures begin to create a habit of continuous growth, the foundation for any lasting success. If you want to transform your life, start small and be consistent. Each step, no matter how small, counts, and over time, these efforts add up to something extraordinary. You may not notice the impact of these changes immediately, but I assure you that in 30 days, you'll see a noticeable difference. And more important than quick results is the sense of control over your life, of shaping your future meaningfully. This is the true balance between personal and professional life, the one everyone talks about but few manage to achieve. Often, we focus so much on work that we forget to dedicate time to ourselves. The most important lesson? Without balance, success loses its meaning. Working hard is important, but living fully is essential. Life is too short to be consumed only by work. Dedicating yourself to what matters and seeking results is fundamental. But true success happens when we find the balance between work and quality time with ourselves, with family, and with our hobbies. How to achieve this? By understanding that balance doesn't mean working less, but working more efficiently. A common mistake is believing that more hours of work lead to better results. But in reality, what truly matters is the quality of that time. By focusing on work with organization and purpose, you accomplish more in less time. This frees up space for what brings happiness. Spending time with the people you love, practicing hobbies, and taking care of your mental and physical health. This balance is essential not only for happiness, but for productivity too. When you're well-rested and mentally calm, your ideas flow, your decisions are sharper, and you handle challenges more effectively. The balance between personal and professional life isn't a luxury, it's a necessity. Those who master this art have a better chance of achieving long-term success, as they avoid burnout and excessive stress. But finding this balance requires discipline and self-awareness. It means knowing when to stop, paying attention to yourself and those around you. Sometimes, we're so immersed in our tasks that we forget to appreciate what truly matters. The time you dedicate to family, friends, and hobbies keeps you connected to real life and brings a sense of fulfillment that professional success alone cannot offer. It's not about choosing between personal life and work, but integrating both in a healthy way. When you learn to balance your life, you find that you can have the best of both worlds. And to achieve this balance, delegation is key. Many avoid delegation, believing they need to do everything themselves. But delegating isn't a sign of weakness. It's an essential skill for anyone who wants to lead and grow. Trying to carry all the weight on your own is the quickest path to burnout. Sharing responsibilities allows you to focus on what really matters while also strengthening the team around you. Balance is something everyone claims to seek, but few truly understand what it means or how to achieve it effectively. And what if I told you that balance isn't about dividing your time exactly between personal and professional life, but rather creating harmony where both areas complement each other, where one strengthens the other instead of competing for attention? This concept is powerful and can transform how you approach your day-to-day life. Imagine your life as a tightrope. Maintaining balance means each step must be carefully calculated, but not with excessive effort or tension. The beauty lies in finding lightness and stability. The key to true balance is creating moments of renewal throughout the day. These are the small breaks you take to recharge your mental and emotional energy, keeping your mind fresh and your body revitalized. These moments may seem insignificant, but they're what provide the fuel for more consistent performance and a more satisfying life. Another interesting point about balance is that it first requires clear priorities on what truly matters to you. Often, we live on autopilot without really reflecting on what we want. We try to balance tasks and responsibilities without clarity on our real values and goals. True balance only happens when you know yourself well enough to define what's essential and what can be set aside. This brings up an internal curiosity. What really matters to you? Which part of your time is being directed toward things that don't add value to your life? Now, let's talk about a point that almost no one addresses when it comes to balance: the role of intentional rest. Resting isn't just about sleeping or relaxing at the end of a long day. Intentional rest means taking moments to rebalance your emotions, relieve stress, and truly allow yourself to feel what needs to be felt. This type of rest is active. It's like a conscious pause that renews you. It could be a walk outdoors, a few minutes of meditation, or simply being in silence without hurry. This kind of rest is, in fact, a pillar of balance, and it's often the missing piece that helps things start to fall into place. Another important aspect of balance is the ability to say no without guilt. The more balanced a person is, the more they understand that saying no to certain demands and external expectations is essential for preserving their mental and emotional well-being. This no is a way to protect what truly matters to you. It's about having the courage to avoid overloading yourself and only committing to what truly aligns with your journey. Imagine the freedom that comes from confidently saying no, knowing you're defending your space and well-being. Balance also has a physical side, which we often overlook. The body and mind are deeply connected, and maintaining balance requires taking care of both simultaneously. Regular exercise, a balanced diet, and quality sleep directly impact your ability to stay centered and in control. When your body is in harmony, your mind responds with greater clarity and focus. Interestingly, when you take care of your body, it rewards you with a sense of peace and resilience, essential for managing daily pressures. A crucial part of finding balance is knowing when and how to disconnect. Have you noticed how we're constantly connected? Not just digitally? We're tied to problems, worries, and the need to constantly meet external expectations. Disconnecting, even for brief moments, creates an immediate sense of release and brings a fresh perspective. It's like looking at your life from the outside, seeing the bigger picture, and reconnecting with what truly motivates you. This disconnection isn't just a break, it's a conscious act of liberation. Through my journey, I've learned that true success comes from balance, from the ability to delegate, to take care of yourself, and to enjoy the best of life both at work and beyond. Delegation. It sounds simple, but it's a powerful skill that can transform how you lead and impact those around you. When you delegate, you're not just freeing up your own mind and energy, you're giving your team the chance to grow, to prove their value, and to contribute in meaningful ways. Over time, you'll see that the real power of a leader lies in trusting the people around them. This is precisely what great leaders like Jack Ma, co-founder of Alibaba, understand. Delegation is more than just assigning tasks. It's about nurturing talent, developing autonomy, and building a strong foundation for success. Yet, many leaders struggle with delegation. Why? Because they believe no one else can do the job as well as they can. This is a dangerous trap. If you want to build something grand, you need to surround yourself with talented people and empower them to make decisions. You need to trust. This is a crucial step in reducing stress levels and boosting your team's effectiveness. When you stop trying to carry everything alone, you not only relieve yourself, but allow your team to grow. This trust reflects in a collective work, where everyone feels they're part of something bigger. Beyond delegation, adopting a positive mindset toward challenges is essential to prevent excessive stress. Difficulties will always arise. That's inevitable. But how you choose to view these challenges makes all the difference. Instead of seeing obstacles as insurmountable barriers, start viewing them as opportunities to learn. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? This simple mindset shift can ease the pressure, turning every problem into a stepping stone for growth. Another crucial step to lowering stress is knowing when to stop. How often does excessive stress come from the inability to disconnect? When you're constantly immersed in worries and problems, both your mind and body suffer. Knowing when to pause, rest, and relax is essential to preserve energy and mental clarity. Sometimes, stepping back is exactly what you need to see the situation with fresh eyes and find solutions that once seemed impossible. This is one of the secrets to a balanced and productive life, realizing you don't have to control everything. When you learn to delegate, you gain time to focus on what truly matters: your vision, your strategy, and the big decisions that drive long-term growth. And by delegating, you teach your team to be more independent and responsible, strengthening the structure of your business or project. This builds a culture of trust where everyone knows their role is important, and together, you're all stronger. Leadership is like a marathon. It's not about speed, but endurance, having enough energy to go the distance. Great leaders like Jack Ma understand that sustainable success requires balance between work, personal life, and caring for both mind and body. Jack Ma believes that small daily habits can transform your life in just 30 days. Imagine making small adjustments to your routine and seeing incredible results. In a recent talk, he shared how simple practices like Tai Chi, which he performs daily, help keep his body strong and his mind focused. He emphasized the importance of restful sleep, mindfulness, and the power of disconnecting from social media to spend more time on yourself. Each habit Jack Ma mentioned is designed to bring more balance to body, mind, and personal life. He stressed that true success goes far beyond business. It's about finding personal well-being every day. Small changes, like setting boundaries for social media use and carving out moments to reflect and grow, are essential steps. According to him, mindfulness is key to managing stress and keeping mental health in check. After all, the body and mind need to be strong to face life's challenges. Finally, Jack Ma emphasized the essential balance between work and personal life, something he has always valued in his career. According to him, delegating responsibilities and avoiding excessive stress are fundamental for anyone seeking sustainable success. His message was clear: there's no point in professional achievements if you're sacrificing your well-being. This balance ensures you can reap the rewards of your work without giving up a fulfilling life. Now that you know these powerful habits, imagine the impact these small actions can have on your life over time. But I'll tell you, there's a crucial mistake that many people make when trying to succeed, a detail that could be sabotaging everything you're working towards. Want to know what it is? Click the video in front of you and discover how to avoid this trap and speed up your transformation. Take the next step on your journey of growth. Your future is waiting. Don't miss this.